Well, good morning. I call the Drainage District Board of Directors meeting to order. We will start with a roll call to establish quorum.
Everardo Villarreal, Precinct 3.
Ellie Torres, Precinct 4.
Richard Cortez, County Judge, that constitutes a quorum. Mrs. C, would you please lead us in prayer?
Yes, sir. Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. Surely will. Let us pray. Father God, we continue to seek your clarity and your peace that's occurring in our county today. We know you're with us and for us as we gather to seek your counsel. We continue to pray for the judge and 4 commissioners you've appointed, Father God. We pray for our mayor, school board members, city council, police chiefs, district attorneys, sheriff, judges, and all who serve local communities. Strengthen them with wisdom and grace for the heavy burdens they carry. May they manage their teams and projects with love. Keep their hearts pure and their eyes turned to your face as they work in the best interest of the people they're called to serve. We continue to pray for the first responders and their families, Father God. We lift them up to you. We ask for your grace, love, and wisdom be granted to the doctors and nurses dealing with the ill. And we ask for your hand of peace and comfort over them and their families. We continue to lift up to you all those battling illness, Father God. We continue to pray for Brother B and all those that are sick. We ask for your healing hand over them. Provide their families with the peace that you can only bring through your Son, Jesus. And we continue to praise you, Father God, for the healing that's come through you. We pray for those souls that have passed and may be at peace resting at your side. We pray for the strength of all that have lost someone. May your strength carry them through all, and your grace, love, and mercy be over them. Christ, you are the most open-spirited person in history. You are open to all who sincerely seek you. So we seek you now, Lord, through this prayer. We hunger for your friendship and grace. We love you, but we long for our love to grow so we can be even closer to you and more like you. Lord, no one has ever spoken like you. You have given us your word and gospels. We realize that we need to have much more frequent contact with your words so as to free us from our blindness. Let us, our understanding of your word, never serve us as an occasion of vainglory or arrogance, rather than as a tool to help others come to know you better. Lord, open our hearts to you, you who are truth itself. Scripture reminds us, the more we seek you, the more we will find you. May we seek you in everything we do, and we can always continue to work as we're working for you. Lead our surrendered hearts to the path of your peace today, and I ask all this in your Son, Jesus' name. Amen.
Do we have anybody sign up for open forum?
Mr. Magnus,
There are no participants.
thank you.
Next item is approval. Good morning.
Yes, sir, Judge. On the consent agenda, just approve of check register and permits and discharge, general operations. Everything's been vetted by my administrative team, and we recommend approval.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item 5A, requesting approval of detention basin maintenance plan as it relates to the Aqualinda Ponds located at Tres Lagos Development, and approval of drainage district manager to execute.
Can you give just a quick?
Of course, yes, sir. So what this
Reader's
is,
Digest version.
they are basically submitting a change of status for FEMA and some of the detention areas. They are going to maintain themselves, everything, but as part of the process that FEMA requires that the city and the county, the agencies that oversee that, execute this agreement, acknowledging that there's inspections required, certain things after a storm and proper maintenance is done. It's their responsibility of Tres Lagos. However, we have the ability to go in there and inspect and tell them, hey, you're non-compliant, you need to bring it to compliance. That's basically what it's.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. B1, requesting approval of supplement agreement number 1 to the professional engineering service contract, CACDD 1-21-009-0216, with LNG Consulting Engineers, Inc., DBA LNG Engineering, for the Project 365 roadway system off drainage improvements to reflect the revised Exhibit D work schedule with an extended termination date of December 31st, 2022, subject to legal review and compliance, House Bill 1295.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item 2, requesting approval of supplement agreement number 1 to work session number 1 for the professional service contract CACDD 1-21-009-0216 with LNG Consulting Engineers, Inc., DBA LNG Engineering, for the Project 365 roadway system off-site drainage improvements to reflect the revised period of service to end December 31st, 2022, subject to legal review and compliance, House Bill 1295.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item C, recommend award of RFQ, quote, and approval of service contract to the responsible firm submitting the sole proposal and meeting all requirements specifications for archaeological surveying services joint flood control project WCDD1 RF quote number ACDD1 22-012-0203 MSS, subject to legal review and compliance, House Bill 1295.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Is this the joint project with the?
Yes, sir. We're going to send all that information over there. Yes, sir. Item 6A1, requesting approval of closing documents of parcel 13-6 as it relates to Project 13 of the 2018 Drainage Bond Program. Lago Drain Authority for the Chairman of the Board to execute documents subject to final legal review. And requesting approval of closing documents parcel 13-7 as it relates to Project 13 of the 2018 Drainage Bond Program. Lago Drain and Authority for the Chairman of the Board to execute documents as subject to final legal review.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Raul, just real quick, did you do D or did we skip that? 5D.
You know what, sir? I did. I apologize. Let me go back and do D real quick.
Yeah,
I did
please.
not.
Yeah,
Yes.
just so that we don't,
No, you're right. Thank you, Commissioner. I apologize. Item D, acceptance and approval authorization number 3 in the amount of $26,006.75 as submitted by Rob Kistner, Inc. through contract number CCDD 1-21-020-0525 to provide geotechnical and construction material testing services, Alamo Expressway Drain Extension Improvement, subject to legal review.
so moved.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner, for bringing that up.
Yes, sir.
6B1, requesting approval of supplemental agreement number 3 to the professional engineering service contract CCDD 1-19-05-0423 with LNG Consulting Engineers, DBA Engineering for the project beneath this Drain 2018 Drainage Bond Referendum Project 30 to reflect their revised period Exhibit D work schedule with an extended termination date of April 30th, 2024, subject to legal review and compliance with House Bill 1295.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. B2, requesting approval of supplemental agreement number 2 to the work session number 1 of the professional engineering service contract CCDD 1-19-05-15-0423 with LNG Consulting Engineers, Inc., DBA LNG Engineering for the project beneath this Drain 2018 Bond Referendum Project 30 to reflect the revised period of service to end April 30th, 2024, subject to legal review and compliance with House Bill 1295.
So moved.
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item C, requesting acceptance and approval of certificate of completion, certificate of construction completion for HR Lease Service LLC pertaining to Commission Lateral Section 2 Construction Contract CCD 1-20-0420-908, Project Engineer, LNG Consulting Engineers.
Motion to approve.
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
South Lateral Drain, requesting approval of application payment number 12 in the amount of $37,519.42 pertaining to construction contract CCD 1-20-009-0707, South Lateral Drain, Project Engineer, LNG Engineers.
Motion to approve.
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item 7A, requesting approval of application payment number 9 in the amount of $50,392.44 from Council Enterprises LLC pertaining to construction contract number CCD 1-20-0202-11, Mission Inlet Project Engineer, LNG Consulting.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
8A, right-of-way acquisition, requesting approval of closing documents parcel YE6 as it relates to the Y Drain project and authority for chairman of the board to execute documents subject to final review. Can
Motion
you
to
please keep
approve.
it down, ma'am?
Yeah.
Can you please keep it down?
Step outside.
Motion
Second.
to approve.
Go ahead. We have a
Request-
motion to approve.
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
We do have a closed item session.
Okay. Pursuant to subchapter D of the Chapter 551 of Texas Government Code, we'll be retiring to closed session to discuss items listed in Code Section 551.072, 501.074. May I have a motion to do so?
Motion made?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. It is 9:40. Okay, we're back from closed session. It's 9:59. We do have a couple of action items to take. I want to go back to item 5A. I don't believe, I've been told by legal that we didn't have a motion to approve item 5A. May I have a motion to do so?
Motion made?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. And we do have one action item.
For item 10A, Judge, Commissioners, the motion is needed to authorize Mr. Sassine to proceed as discussed in the closed session.
Motion made?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. May I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion made?
Second.
We're fine.
Okay.
No other items, thank you.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We are adjourned. Carries. I now call the Hidalgo County Commissioners Court meeting to order. We'll start with a roll call to establish quorum.
David Fuentes, Precinct 1.
Eddie Gunther, Precinct 2.
Everardo Villarreal, Precinct 3.
Ellie Torres, precinct 4.
Richard Cortez, County Judge, that constitutes a quorum. Today, as is customary, we have U.S. veteran Jesse Munoz Jr. He received the rank of Petty Officer, First Class. He served from 1987 to 1997, and then again from 2002 to 2003. Jesse works in our Sheriff's Department. Jesse, would you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Yes, good morning. I pledge allegiance to the United States of America, republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today's prayer will be led by our County Treasurer, Ms. Lita Leo. Lita?
Dear Lord, we ask that you be with us today to give us your guidance as we gather and make decisions to improve the health and well-being of our community. We maintain our faith that you will give the wisdom as policymakers and the patience as neighbors to help our community prevail. We ask that you please continue being with those who ask for your blessings and protect those in need. We humbly ask that you guide us in making the best decisions for all our county residents. In your name, we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Mr. Munoz, for the Pledge of Allegiance, and Lita for your beautiful prayer. Next, we have the approval of the consent agenda.
Sir, Judge, Commissioners, with your permission, I'd like to pull from consent agenda items 7A, 1 and 2, and item 12B.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Judge, Commissioners, for the record, Commissioner Fuentes will be abstaining from any discussion and/or action pertaining to consent agenda items 7A, 1 and 2. If I could have a motion.
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Judge, Commissioners, item 12B under consent agenda, there is a correction. The grade step should be 6-4 on the proposed 6-4.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. How many people signed up for open forum?
Mr. Magnus,
We have 3 people signed up.
okay. Our first participant, Mr. Magnus.
You're going to do it first or the?
First up, we have Ms. Fern McClurdy.
Okay. I was just going to say, maybe you can bring up 19B during the prox. Okay. 19B.
Mr. Clardy, there's a 3-minute time limit. I will advise when there was 1 minute, and I will start when you start.
Well, the first thing I want to talk about today is the wrecker service in Hidalgo County. I have been told that one of the companies have at least 32 to 34 complaints, just one company. And I would like to know, is it true that DPS gets their list from the county? So the county is the one that the buck falls on to look and see which companies are harming and hurting people out there in Hidalgo County. So I'm asking you and the sheriff's office to find out about this. Commissioners, I know that each of you are involved in carrying out your responsibility as a county commissioner, and therefore you may not be able or be aware of the conversation that is taking place in the community. Most of the people are discussing the 2022 property values that have been published by the appraisal district. I know they are primarily, right now, they're not the main ones that will end up, but more than likely, they'll even be higher when we do see them shortly. Normally, I would be complaining about 30 to 40% increase, but this increase are running around 70 to 80% category. So that's entirely impossible for the taxpayers to pay. The numbers that I am looking at are single-family homes, but how does a store or a restaurant stay in business when their property taxes increase at this level within a 12-month period? I submitted a request for information, and do you know that Hidalgo County has sold $428 million in bonds? I wonder why our values are going up. Commissioners, I believe that most of the expenditures are related to the courthouse, but it does not matter. It all becomes a debt that the people must pay. Only elected officials can spend money beyond the ability of the people to pay. They just extend the time and sell more bonds. I need to say this so that you can understand what you are doing to create poverty. The unemployment rate in 2020 was 11.6%. Wonder what it is now. The median family income is $44,259. The official poverty rate was 29.7% in 2019. It is now 40%. Wait until the county starts its courthouse drainage and closes off 30% of all the business here in Edinburgh for at least 2 years. You're the ones that spend the money, and then the taxpayers have to pay for it. I wish you would consider, I know y'all like to have people here, and you feel so wonderful for having them, but you're putting them in a very hard place to make payments. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Magnus, our next presenter.
Next up, we have Arthur Flores.
Mr. Flores? So Flores, there's a 3-minute time limit. I'll advise when there's 1 minute, and I will start when you start, sir.
I'll start by very quickly asking that I've tried to get a slideshow put up so that you can see what I'm talking about, but I'm never able to do that, so maybe in the future we can do something about it, please. I have to apologize in advance because I might accidentally say Dr. Melendez when I mean to talk about Dr. Mengele. The names are very similar. Dr. Mengele was known as the angel of death because he was often gentle and kind to children. He might hum songs while performing experiments on them. His experiments were often gruesome and macabre. He experimented on prisoners, often without using anesthesia. He experimented on the eye color, injecting chemicals into the eyes to see if he could change the color of the iris. He dissected twins to see if their organs would be the same. He sewed patients together to see if they could become Siamese twins. At the end of the war, he was not captured like many of the other Nazis. He did not stand trial at Nuremberg, Germany. But we must talk about the Nuremberg Code at this time today. In the Nuremberg Code are the following 3 items. There are more than 3, but these are the ones I want to mention. Any experiments require the voluntary consent of the subject. Number 4, experiments must be set up in a way that avoids unnecessary physical and mental suffering and injuries. The risks of the experiment should not exceed the benefits. That was number 6. Today, because of the vaccine, the VAERS data is not 15,000. It's 26,000. This was several months ago. Every 2 weeks it goes up. VAERS stands for Vaccine Adverse Event Recording System. These are events that, bad things that happen to people because they have taken the vaccine. One of those deaths is this boy, Ernesto Ramirez Jr. He's from Edinburgh. It happened last year, April. Dr. Mengele, Dr. Melendez, he wants students in Edinburgh, in Hidalgo County, to be vaccinated as a requirement of entry to school next year. We must stop the experimenting. When the vaccines were introduced, they were labeled experimental use authorization. The Pfizer, the Moderna, the Johnson & Johnson, they all fell under that label. Experimental use authorization. We need to stop the experimenting, people.
Mr. Flores, time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Mr. Magnus?
Next up, we have Emmanuel Martinez.
I'm sorry, Mr. Magnus?
Emmanuel Martinez.
Mr. Martinez. Mr. Martinez, there's a 3-minute time limit. I'll advise when there's 1 minute, and I'll start when you start.
Good morning, Commissioners, Judge. This is my first time coming out to the commission meeting in 25 years. I'm 25 years of age. I would like first to say that Mr. Richard Cortez, Judge, I met you 4 years ago before you were elected at South Texas College, and I interviewed you regarding a forum we were going to have 4 years ago. So it's an honor to be here again with you and the commission. Today, I come out as a concerned citizen for public lighting and safety of our community. I live in Alamo, Texas, borderland with Donna, Texas, on a road called Wayland Road. In our road, we have zero public lighting. And I have been there for 12 years now. And in those 12 years, we've had more than 6 attempts of robberies. And this road has become the sitting ground of drag races because of the public lighting. When the pandemic hit and we had a lot of patrolling in our area, we saw that there was almost no crime. But now that the pandemic is almost over and we have no patrols only come around once a month or even less. And I ask you today to consider, I called Precinct 1 office, David Fuentes' office, and they told me that we would have to foot the bill of putting lighting in our community. Our community is suffering because of the high taxes in Hidalgo County, and we have to pay more for lighting. That, I believe, is going to hurt our community more. We pay a lot as is, and we want to foot the bill to our citizens. Once again, I say that our street, Wayland and Valverde Road, are one of the most that are not lighted. So I ask you to consider to bring lighting to my road. I will share this map with you to each of the commissioners so that you can see where lighting is necessary. I ask you this so that we can stop crime and that we can be safer in our communities. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Magnus?
That's it for public forum, sir.
Thank you. I'll take it.
Are those the 3? Are we done with open?
Yes, sir, we are.
All right. Next item is item 6A. We have the approval of resolution in support of child abuse prevention candlelight vigil. We have some people here to do that.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners.
Elizabeth, do you want to put the mic a little closer to you? Thank you.
Okay. 6A, proclamation in support of child abuse prevention candlelight vigil. Whereas April is Child Abuse Awareness and Prevention Month, which is the year-long objective of court-appointed special advocates, also known as CASA of Hidalgo County. And whereas CASA of Hidalgo County acknowledges that working together as a community will increase awareness about child abuse and contribute to promoting the social and emotional well-being of children and families. And whereas every child in foster care deserves an advocate, which is a primary function of CASA of Hidalgo County, and whereas these court-appointed special advocates are assigned by the court to speak up for a child's best interest, and whereas CASA volunteers with Child Protective Services, foster parents, teachers, and others in our community work tirelessly so that children may have a safe, permanent home as well as a happy future. And whereas on April 7th, to further raise awareness of the need to prevent child abuse, CASA of Hidalgo County will be hosting the 23rd Annual Hidalgo County Child Abuse Prevention Vigil and Walk to Edinburgh City Hall. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Hidalgo County Commissioners Court hereby offers its deepest appreciation to the mission of CASA of Hidalgo County and its court-appointed volunteers, and encourages the community to participate in this candlelight vigil to help raise awareness for child abuse prevention. Approved this 5th day of April, 2022.
Motion approved.
Second.
We have a motion second to approve. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you very much for.
So now for a few words.
Good morning to each and every one of you this morning. First and foremost, I do want to thank the county commissioners for their support and for believing in what CASA does on a daily basis. For most of you, you know that CASA stands for Court-Appointed Special Advocates, and the most important word in that phrase is the advocate. We are just constantly and daily looking for people who want to be the voice for our abused, neglected, and foster children. So if you know of anybody who's interested, please give us a call. And if anybody is also interested in joining us on Thursday at 6 o'clock at the City Hall for our candlelight vigil, where there we will be honoring all of those who have been abused, neglected, and for those who have found a permanent and safe home. And again, I thank you for your dedication, I thank you for your support, and I thank you for what you do on a daily basis. Appreciate all you do. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Took a picture? Okay, next we have a proclamation in support of National Library Week.
Item 6B, proclamation in support of National Library Week. Whereas libraries are accessible and inclusive places that foster a sense of connection and build community, and whereas libraries connect people to technology, providing access to broadband internet, computers, and training that are critical for accessing education and employment opportunities. And whereas libraries offer opportunities for everyone to connect with new ideas and become their best selves through access to multimedia content, programs, and classes, in addition to books. And whereas in today's libraries and their services extend far beyond the four walls of a building, and everyone is welcome to use their resources, libraries strive to develop and maintain programs and collections that are as diverse as the populations they serve and ensure equity of access for all. Whereas to adapt to our changing world, libraries are expanding their resources and continuing to meet the needs of their patrons. And whereas Hidalgo County boasts the Hidalgo County Library System that benefits from 13 public libraries serving our residents and strives to promote, coordinate, and help provide full and free library services to all residents of Hidalgo County. And whereas libraries are cornerstones of democracy, promoting the free exchange of information and ideas for all. Now, therefore, be it resolved that Hidalgo County Commissioners Court hereby declares April 3rd through the 9th, 2022 as National Library Week, and encourages all residents to connect with their library by visiting online or in person to access resources and services.
Motion approved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you very much for all of that.
Good morning, Judge Commissioners. We are part of the Hidalgo County Library System. I am the president right now, so I want to thank you for this honor, and my fellow friends in here are with me this time to receive this honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service to our community.
Thank
You
you.
didn't recognize her? She's not wearing her Alabama face mask.
Can I get closer? She's the mother of our director of drainage over there. And unfortunately, Alabama fans.
Roll Tide. Roll Tide.
I'll forgive you.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm gonna look for it. Yes.
Okay, next we have a proclamation declaring April as Counseling Awareness Month. Someone here, there we go.
Item 6C, proclamation declaring April Counseling Awareness Month. Whereas the American Counseling Association, also known as ACA, designates April of each year as Counseling Awareness Month, a time of advocacy for the profession and celebration of the outstanding efforts of counselors in multiple settings as they seek to facilitate the growth and development of all people. And whereas professional counseling contributes to the growth and development of people across a lifespan and assists them in achieving their full human, educational, and career potential, and whereas citizens can utilize the services of professional counselors in schools, colleges, mental health agencies, community agencies, hospitals, private practice, and other delivery settings. And whereas this year's theme, The Future is Self-Care, Advocacy, and Inclusion, is focused on some of the avenues that will help ensure a brighter future for counselors, their clients, and the counseling profession. And whereas, as an outward symbol of advocacy and hope for counselors in the profession, ACA created Teal Day, an enthusiastic social initiative designed to build strong support, recognition, and appreciation for professional counselors that encourages awareness of the importance of counseling and self-care for counselors as they enlighten their clients, colleagues, and the greater public of the same. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that the Hidalgo County Commissioners Court does hereby declare the month of April 2022 as Counseling Awareness Month and asks all citizens to learn more about the role of counseling in our lives and recognize the important contributions made by counseling. Approved this 5th day of April 2022.
Motion approved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Again, thank you so much for being
Ms. Roxanne Pacheco.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. First and foremost, thank you for allowing us this space to be able to speak to something that we all know is a foundation to our well-being, the connection of mind, body, and spirit. And on behalf of all counselors, we thank you for acknowledging, seeing us, hearing us, and understanding that we are standing in the gap for the community that we get to serve. Also knowing we might not be able to change the entire world, but we can change the world of the people that we are blessed to serve. So on behalf of our mental health, our Hidalgo County Mental Health Coalition, we thank you.
Thank you for your service. Next, we have a district attorney's office making their proclamation regarding the National Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Would you all come forward, please? Welcome, Mr. DA.
Morning, Judge, Commissioners, Judge, Counselor, Mr. Guerra. Which proclamation are we proceeding on, Judge?
National Sexual Assault Awareness.
Okay. We also have a child abuse, but.
Yes, that will
okay,
be next.
Okay. Again, Judge, Commissioners, thank you for allowing us to be here today. As you can see, we always have a good support system here with us that not only join us here today, but do a whole lot of work, behind the scenes in allowing us to be able to comply with the duties and responsibilities. And when I talk about a support system, obviously you and the commissioners in the county have given us that opportunity to build a support system. Growing up, my support system were my parents. My support system was at the house where my mom would say, "Porte bien," or when you get home, you're gonna get it, okay? That was my support system. But I think all of us can share this in the sense of we also had friends that maybe didn't have a support system. We had friends that maybe didn't have those parents at home, that relied on teachers, on counselors, on principals, that relied on them, that leaned on them for support, especially when we're talking about children and individuals who are victims of sexual assault. Unfortunately, some of those individuals don't have that support system at home. Maybe they don't have it at work. And we've been blessed to be able to have all these individuals that are offering that support system and have given that support system to many individuals that have received the many, many services that they were looking for, that they couldn't lean on, but relied on the county, relied on the DA's office, relied on Wesco PD, relied on Mujeres Unidas. So these different agencies provide a support system. And again, we are blessed at DA's office that you all have been able to give us and allowed us to have different support systems in our office. Our crime victims advocate, our crime victim liaisons, our domestic violence protective order division. We have been able to give thousands and thousands of a service to many individuals that come before us. The other day, I had a individual from one of the TV stations, and he was asking about an incident that happened, an unfortunate incident that happened, and we were talking, and obviously I was giving them, the details that I could, but I posed a question to the journalist, and I asked him, we don't have a number, but we have saved many lives that we can't tell people of how many, but I can tell you by the services that we provide, we have been able to save many, many lives in each of our different capacities, as you see so many different people here. So we are here today, again, because of prevention awareness. And like someone just said, you have given us that stage. You have given us a podium to talk to the public and let the public know about the different services that are available and that they're not on their own, they're not by themselves. They have many, many support services that they can rely on. And for example, the Hidalgo County Sheriff's Office was here today with us, the different crime victim liaisons that are here with us. Alamo PD, Alton PD, Donna PD, Victim Initiated Notification by Justice Alert Technology, Mission PD, Sullivan City, Wesco PD. We also have with us, let me get there, Edinburgh PD, San Juan PD, CASA, who you just heard of, who offer great services to many, many wonderful children. Angels of Love, Hidalgo PD, Sullivan PD, UTRGV. We have DHR also, our forensic unit, forensic nurses. And we have Mujeres Unidas. Again, these are just some of the agencies that have joined us. And we have built this over time. It's taken some time to be able to build this and come together and provide those services and that support that's badly needed here in Hidalgo County. So we're telling the public today that do not be afraid. Along with what you all have offered, We have many services also that we can offer to many individuals that need help here today and that don't have a voice. And we're going to continue building these services as much as possible and strengthen and come in unity as much as possible. So I know that we haven't read the proclamation yet, but again, I wanted to tell the public that we're here for them. We're going to continue doing our job as much as we can because of the great support system that we have. And I'll have Rosie Martinez read the proclamation at this time.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. I just want to echo what Mr. Rodriguez said. Thank you so much for the continuous support because we've been doing this for the past 6 years and our agencies keep growing. We keep adding more advocates, not just with the DA's office, but in the entire county, from law enforcement to community-based programs, and that helps a lot with the victims that we serve. So today we're in front of you to read a proclamation declaring April 2022 as National Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Whereas April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, a time to draw attention to the prevalence of sexual assault and educate individuals and communities about how to prevent it. And whereas sexual harassment, abuse, and assault are widespread problems, in the United States, 1 in 5 women and 1 in 67 men have been raped at some time in their lives. And 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 20 boys is sexually abused by the age of 17. And whereas sexual harassment, assault, and abuse can happen anywhere, including in online spaces, now more than ever, screens and technology connect us with others, but for too long, harassment, cyberbullying, and sexual abuse have been seen as unavoidable behaviors online. And whereas each of us has a power to change that, together we can make a difference to build inclusive, safe, and respectful communities that thrive online and offline. And whereas 2022 marks the 21st anniversary of Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and the theme of this year's campaign is building safe online spaces together. And whereas we can build online communities free from sexual harassment, abuse, and assault by practicing digital consent, intervening when we see harmful behaviors, and promoting online communities that value inclusion and safety. And whereas the Hidalgo County Criminal District Attorney's Office joined advocates and communities across the country in proclaiming that we can build safe online spaces together and reduce sexual violence in our community. Now therefore be it proclaimed that the Hidalgo County Commissioners Court does hereby declare April as National Sexual Assault Awareness Month and encourages Hidalgo County residents to attend scheduled awareness and educational events. Approved this 5th day of April 2022.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Again, thank you so much.
Thank you, Judge, Commissioners, and if we may we proceed on
Yes,
to
the next one will be a proclamation declaring April 22nd Child Abuse Prevention Month.
And again, Judge, Commissioners, thank you. I'm gonna allow one of our prosecutors, Yvonne Rosa, who's a prosecutor in the Child Welfare Division. Also here with us is Jaime Rivas and Dara Heller as well from the Child Welfare Division, and now allow Ms. Rosas to say a few words.
Good morning, Commissioners, and good morning to everyone that is here to join us today. Most of us, if not all of us, have heard the African proverb, "It takes a village to raise our children." And who is that village? It's you, it's me, it's all of us. Part of that village is right behind us. This proclamation brings to the forefront the very real issue of child abuse. It allows us to raise awareness and hopefully be a lifeline to those in our population who are the most vulnerable, and that is our children. It's easy to turn a blind eye to the real unpleasantness that is child abuse, and it's easy to bury our heads in the sand to the realities of it. But this is something that impacts not only the children, but every one of us as a society at some point or another. So today, I ask everyone to join me in pledging to ourselves to do what we can and come together as that village for our children. It can be something as simple as reporting. And again, I thank you, Commissioners Court, for this proclamation.
Thank you.
Thank you, Yvonne. We also have our Executive Director from the Children's Advocacy Center of Hidalgo and Starr County, Jesus Sanchez. Would like to say a few words.
Good Good morning, Commissioners. Judge Cortez. As I hear everyone talking, I was like, well, that was it. That's what I was going to say. But, no, I think it's important, I think, for all of us to come together and to be aware not only of child abuse awareness, but how the family unit in our county is suffering because of the pandemic. As a county, we continue to be top 5 in the state of Texas when it comes to child abuse reports. We used to be number 5. Unfortunately, to tell you that over the last year, we became number 4 in the state of Texas in the number of child abuse cases reported and also the number of child abuse investigations open in this county. Last year, our CAC saw 2,349 children come through our doors. That is 25% increase over 2020, and a 75% increase since 2017. So it does take a village, as it was said earlier, to come together not only to do right by the children, but also to make sure that our family unit is protected and that we do everything that we can from mental health, from advocating, and also to make sure that we bring justice to the children. That is the future of our community. So I just, as we're here together, I just want to say we need to do our part and to make sure that these children get justice. And I want to thank you again for allowing me to speak. I want to thank you for your continued support. Specifically, mental health, we were able to increase our mental health services to 20% through your support over the last year. And again, thank you again for allowing us to speak today.
Thank you. Thank you. Judge, Commissioners, thank you. Yes.
Judge, if I can, I'll be remiss to not mention Boys and Girls Club as a safe place after school. Not only do we have mentors, we have counselors, and we're try to provide a safe space after school. So I'm here with you all in these proclamations.
Yes, and thank you, Commissioner, and Boys and Girls Club they have been very influential to many individuals, when especially our young are looking for somebody to lean on. And again, the Boys and Girls Clubs have been very instrumental in that, so thank you. And again, I'll finish off with this. I would be remiss not to mention that when we talk about support systems, I would not be able to comply with my responsibilities and duties if I didn't have the great support system that I have at the DA's office. From our admins to our prosecutors to our investigators to our crime victim advocates, everyone who's part of the DA's office, they strive every day to continue to give that public service, and they do a good job. And also everyone else who has joined us here today and making sure that we continue to give that great public service that this county needs, because somehow, some way, we're all connected. We're all connected in making sure that we do justice for everyone. So thank you again for your time, and God bless you. Thank you. And thank you for everyone who showed up today. And I think we need to read the proclamation on the child abuse, so, yes.
We're sorry, I know that it's a big group, but we're here for both proclamations. So, again, we proclaim, we're here before you proclaiming that April 2022 as Child Abuse Prevention Month. Whereas child abuse prevention is a community responsibility and finding solutions depends on the involvement of all people. And whereas child abuse includes physical abuse, neglect, and abandonment, emotional abuse, and sexual abuse. And whereas Texas law requires that any person suspecting that a child has been abused or neglected must immediately make a report. And whereas in fiscal year 2021, there were 286,314 reports of child abuse filed with the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services, of which 43,270 were confirmed victims of child abuse and neglect in the state of Texas, including 199 child fatalities. And whereas in Hidalgo County, there were 7,967 reports of child abuse and 5,895 child abuse and neglect investigations, of which 1,133 were confirmed cases of child abuse. And whereas of those cases investigated for abuse, a total of 339 were victims of child sexual abuse, and 168 were victims of physical abuse, including 6 child fatalities. And whereas effective child abuse prevention programs succeed because of partnerships among agencies, schools, religious organizations, law enforcement agencies, and business community. And whereas the Hidalgo County Criminal District Attorney's Office encourages everyone in the community to become more aware of child abuse prevention and raising children in a safe, nurturing, and loving environment. Now therefore be it proclaimed that Hidalgo County Commissioners Court hereby declares April 2022 to be Child Abuse Prevention Month in Hidalgo County and urges all citizens to work together in order to significantly reduce neglect and child abuse in years to come. Approved this 5th day of April 2022.
Second. We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Again, congratulations and thank you.
Allowing us to do our work, man.
If you just fill in the front.
You could use it after me. That's even better, because I don't want Oh, really? No, I'm great. I love this. It's more. So I can't see her face, so she needs to come forward. The gentleman in the hats, center, back center. Yes. Back center. I can't see you. This is gonna get. Okay. Okay, on the count of three, 1, 2, 3, and hold on. Thank you. Oh, this is weird. Which one? That one? Yeah, that one. It's like. All right, great, thank you. That's what I'm
Hold on, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Okay, I want to turn over item 19B to Commissioner Cantu.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
Where's Mondo? I can hear him, but I can't see him. Mondo Garza, are you there? 19B.
Allá está Mando. He's over there.
Are you helping with us, 19B?
Okay. Okay.
I guess everybody that's here for 19B, if you want to step up, this is the donation of the bench.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. Item number 19B. Hello, Viva, how are you? Good morning.
Wow, what a fancy shirt.
That's what I was just saying, fancy.
Jared, I need to see you for the picture, Pop. Smile, Papa. Let me see. Smolder. Look at Smolder. I'll send it to him.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. Item number 19B, requesting approval to accept a donation of one bench to the Hidalgo County Precinct 2 from the RGV Down Syndrome Association. At this time, we're going to hear a few words. Come on up.
Thanks. Hi, Commissioners and Judge. Thanks so much for having us here. March 21st was World Down Syndrome Day. It's 3/21 for the 3 copies of the 21st chromosome. And so we celebrate every year. And it's important to the Down Syndrome Association because not only is it World Down Syndrome Day, it's also our birthday. It's the first time that any of our families ever got together. And now we've existed for 10 years. The theme this year internationally for World Down Syndrome Day was, what does inclusion mean? And we've seen so much happen in the last 10 years. We've seen improvements in educational inclusion. We've seen opportunities for inclusion in employment and in scholarships for college. And one of the things that's been awesome to see are all the developments physically around the valley. The inclusive hike and bike trail, the inclusive park. We're so excited to live in this time and to know that we have you all as champions. But one of the things about inclusion is you want to be a part of the community, right? And so as we started to think about what that meant, we thought that part of being a part of a community is giving back. And so we partnered with, I don't want to build a bench. Nobody wants to sit on a bench that I built. And so we did some thinking, and we partnered with one of our local Boy Scouts. Jaden Flores is a Boy Scout from McAllen, and he and his dad, and then all of our self-advocates gathered together to paint the benches. And every self-advocate who's here, plus many others, when they see these benches, they will be able to point and say, I painted that, and because they meaningfully painted it. I don't actually have a picture of the bench here, but what I have pictures of here are the work and all of the advocates painting, because I want you to know that that we are.
Can we put there where the public can see it? Sure. Is there
that it's legitimately given and worked on and done by individuals with Down syndrome from our community. We appreciate so much all the work that you do, and we know that our community is going to be even more inclusive as we all move forward and work together. But we did want to give back, celebrating our 10 years and also celebrating the work that you do. So we're hoping that you will accept this bench, which we don't have with us today, but we will deliver to the hike and bike trail at a different time. And we want to say thank you from all of us and from all the families that are with us in spirit. Thank you.
Well, no, thank you for doing that for us. And Commissioner, you're going to allow us to sit there with you?
Absolutely. And I just thought of an idea because of today that I'll share with y'all later.
Okay.
But it's going to be pretty cool.
Well, and I should say, when you see the bench, blue and yellow are the colors for Down syndrome, but we very deliberately put orange for ADHD, and we put green for cerebral palsy, and purple for epilepsy, because inclusion is not just about our community, it's about everyone. And so we wanted everyone to feel welcome when they saw it. So thank you for all you do, and we're excited to go sit on the bench.
Thank you. Do you need to accept it?
Yes. Have action, please.
A motion to accept the beautiful bench. Second. Benches.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you very much.
I want to introduce you to Jesus, who has taken advantage of our sports complex, loves it. He's a great baseball player, and he's there with Eric, our coach, on many, many days. Thumbs up, Jesus. Everybody knows who you are, Viva.
It's your friend, yes, it's your friend. Otra vez.
With all these pretty girls here today, I thought they were the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. Thank you.
Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Thank you.
One, two, and three. Again, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you for your work. Thank you. While you're out there, once it's ready to be put out there. Thank you.
That furniture you got by, what is that for? Alright, the front's gonna make an issue. We're leaving everything else. You're not. Fabulous. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Hi, how are you doing? Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Absolutely.
Bye, beautiful. I put hand sanitizer on.
You're good. You're good.
Good to see you, my love.
Hey, mommy.
Call me.
Okay, we're gonna move item 15A, the fire marshal's office. Is the fire marshal here?
Marshal Garza. Marshal. Mr.
Carlos, is
Magnus.
the fire marshal here?
Yeah, he's putting his camera on.
Oh, he's gonna be on, okay, I see him.
He's
I
on.
see him. Okay, item 15A, the fire marshal's office, we're here to discuss some action restricting outdoor burning. Marshal? You need to get off mute,
Sorry about that, Judge.
no problem.
Commissioners, good morning. Item 15A, discussion, consideration, and action on an order restricting outdoor burning.
Go ahead, would you tell us what it's about?
Judge, again, good morning, Commissioners. As you know, we've had several large-scale fires here in Hidalgo County and our neighboring counties. We've had just recently 550 acre fire north of Edinburgh off of 490. We're seeing that these fires, as time goes by, they're progressively getting bigger. We've got a lot of dry fuels, especially out in the western part of the county, up in the northern part of the county. Just a lot of dry fuel. It's taken a tremendous impact on our responding fire departments. And so this is just to help us through the next 90 days. The Texas A&M Forest Service and the National Weather Service is saying that we're in this drought, and God willing, with our prayers is that we get rain before the 90 days. We know that this puts a burden on people out in the community whenever we go out and restrict the outdoor burning. And so we're looking for, again, just a 90-day burn ban with the possibility of rescinding it, earlier if and when we get out of these drought conditions.
Okay, I have a motion.
Motion to approve, sir.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
We're gonna publicize this as much as we can through our website, social media, and everywhere we can to let everybody know how important this is. Okay,
Judge.
we're back to regular agenda item B 8A, District Clerk's Office, Laura Hinojosa.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Nelda Palacios. I'm here today representing our District Clerk, Laura Hinojosa, to present item 8A. So today we have the review and approval of Board of Judges action in the minutes of the court appointing Mrs. Linda Fong as interim county auditor.
Motion approved. Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item 9A, Sheriff's Office.
Good morning, Judge Cortez and Hidalgo County Commissioners. This is David Friedland presenting for Hidalgo County Sheriff J.E. Eddie Guerra. Under agenda item 9A, Sheriff's Federal Sharing, U.S. Justice 1229, we're requesting approval of 2022 appropriation of funds into the Sheriff's Federal Sharing, U.S. Justice from the unassigned fund balance in the amount of $111,149.29.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Agenda item 9B in two parts. The Sheriff's Office fiscal year 2022 General Victim Assistance Grant, or VOCA, 1284, Part 1. We're requesting authorization and approval to accept supplemental funding to General Victim Assistance Grant, VOCA, grant number 4218501 in the amount of $21,060. Part 2, requesting authorization for county judge as authorized official to electronically accept supplemental funding and related documents.
Motion to approve 9B, 1 and 2.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We're going to
Thank
take
you
no
for your
action.
time.
Thank you very much. No action on item 10A.
Judge, Commissioners, no action on item 10A and 10B. I have had a conversation with Constable Gaitan.
Okay. Then we'll go on to item 11A, Human Resources.
Good morning, Judge Commissioners. Erika Reina for the Department of Human Resources. Item 11A, I'm requesting a waiver of the following if applicable for the personnel items listed. I need action on item number 3, the budget amendment policy, personnel-related amendments.
So moved. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 11B for Master Court 1, approve the following personnel actions effective upon Commissioners Court approval. The action is to decrease the interpreter allowance from slot 0002 and Assistant Court Coordinator from the current amount of $6,000 to the proposed amount of $1,000, and requesting to add the interpreter allowance to slot 0001 bailiff in the amount of $5,000. I do recommend approval.
Motion to approve. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 11C for Health and Human Services, approve the following personnel action effective the next full pay period, April 11, 2022. Requesting to change from a full-time to a part-time slot 0023. This is a billing specialist 2 with now a proposed salary of $14,283. I do recommend approval.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and second to approve. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 11D for the Tax Office, approve the following personnel actions effective the next full pay period, April 11, 2022. Requesting to remove the auto allowance from slot 0200 and Executive Assistant 1 in the amount of $750, and to add the auto allowance to slot 0138 and Internal Auditor 3 in the same amount. I recommend approval.
So moved. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 11E for the Public Defender's Office, approval to award a discretionary step for the employee listed below after approval of HR criteria certification in accordance with Section 8.03 of the Classification and Compensation Plan, effective the next pay period, April 11th, 2022. This is for a discretionary step 3 for slot 0012 of Public Defender 3. I do recommend approval.
So moved. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Have a great day.
You as well.
Thank you. Mr. Avila, item 12A.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. For item 12A, approval of the proclamation declaring April 2022 Fair Housing Month and authorizing our county judge and county clerk to sign any and all documents relating to this agenda.
Motion to approve. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item number B.
Right. Go ahead, Commissioner.
Item number B, you know, this is a special day for the county and for one of our cities, Sullivan City in Precinct 3. You know, knowing the city and passing by there, and I have family there pretty much all my life, it's a very exciting day that finally there's some growth, some positive growth for our children, and we're gonna be building a library. We're gonna be spending about $1.1 million. I know that the whole city of Sullivan is excited. A lot of our children there don't have internet, and it's just a great feeling to be able to work with our cities. And this is a perfect example of working together with Urban County and our cities in collaboration, that we can do these exciting, great projects that are gonna benefit our citizens. With that, subject to compliance with HB 1295, the Urban County Program is requesting consideration and action to award and enter into a construction contract with RG Enterprise LLC DBA GNG Construction, the lowest responsible bidder, in the amount of $1,151,605, utilizing UCP funds from fiscal years 31-34, 2018-2021, Precinct 3 Public Facility, Sullivan City Library. Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Congrats.
Thank you, Commissioner. And for item 12C, subject to compliance with the House Bill 1295, the Irving County Program is requesting approval to purchase equipment from Metro Fire Apparatus Specialist, Inc. for the City of Ed Couch Fire Department in the amount of $41,420, UCP fiscal years 2021, where the City of Ed Couch funding will be utilized.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And for item 12D, subject to compliance with House Bill 1295, the Irving County Program is requesting approval to purchase materials from Frontera Materials, Inc. for the City of Donna Street Improvements Project in the amount of $149,132.38. UCP fiscal years 2020 City of Donna Street Improvement funds will be utilized.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And for item 12E, subject to compliance with House Bill 1295, the Irving County Program is requesting consideration and action to award and enter into a construction contract with Science Brothers Construction LLC, which is the lowest responsible bidder in the amount of $243,486, utilizing UCP funds from fiscal years 2018 and 2020. This is for the Alamo Water and Sewer Improvement Funds.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And for item 12F, subject to compliance with House Bill 1295, the Irving County Program is requesting approval of a best and final negotiated contract for professional engineering services with Hinojosa Engineering, Inc. in the amount of $28,000, utilizing CDBG fiscal years 2019 through 2021 for the City of Palmview Street Improvement funding and approval of work authorization number 1.
Motion to approve.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And for item 12G, requesting authorization to extend current 2020 Emergency Solutions Grant Program subrecipient agreements with Women Together Foundation, Inc., Catholic Charities of the Rio Grande Valley, and the Salvation Army of McAllen, Hidalgo County. Approval of this agreement extension allows participating agencies for a deadline of May 31st, 2022. This is to give them additional time to utilize and spend some of their funds.
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Judge, Commissioner.
Thank you very much. Next item is item 13A. Mr. Olivares.
Judge, Commissioners, item 13A, 1, 2, and 3, we will no action today.
Okay. Then we'll go on to Head Start Program, 14A. Ms. Flores.
Yes, good morning. This is Teresa Flores, and we have one item, and it is discussion and approval to renegotiated professional services agreement with Constar Engineering LLC to provide structural engineering and other related services for the Hidalgo County Head Start Program outdoor learning environments and discovery classroom projects. This is renegotiated as we have removed the large pavilion, and so it ended up being 40% of the original amount. So it will be services provided at in the amount of $40,187.55, and this is a 30-day contract, and it will be include the tasks of working with the concrete foundations for our outdoor classrooms, 7 of them, the concrete foundation for our learning walls, and then also for the restrooms. And so administration took this item to the Policy Council and negotiated this amount of money, and it has been approved, provided that we would agree on the amount being $40,187.55.
Motion approved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, Ms. Flores. We've already
Thank you very much.
took up 15A. We'll go to Community Service Agency, Mr. Longoria, item 16A.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Commissioners. Jaime Longoria with the Hidalgo County Community Service Agency. Item 16A, discussion, consideration, and possible action to approve contract number 3421-000-3684 in the amount of $2,503,769 with the Texas Department of Housing and Community Affairs for the Low Income Housing Water Assistance Program, better known as LIWAP 2021, with authorization for Jaime Longoria to electronically sign any and all pertinent documents. Judge and Commissioners, this is new money. This is money that was anticipated, had been talked about, long talked about. It is a program to assist families living below 150% of federal poverty who are struggling with water bills. Now, the program will be initiated in 3 phases per state guidelines. Phase number 1 will assist those families who are currently disconnected or who are currently facing imminent disconnection. We've sought out agreements with every water provider and both municipal and private nonprofit corporations to work with them to get us lists of families who are struggling with water service. So we would get busy addressing those particular needs. The second phase would be to assist families at some future juncture, to assist families with their current bills who are struggling. And then at some point in the future, the third phase would kick in, and that's for families working with them into the future. But for right now, we would be assisting families who are disconnected or who are facing imminent disconnection from their water service.
Motion to approve?
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Commissioners. Item 16B is a discussion, consideration, and possible action to accept the AmeriCorps Notice of Grant Award, contract number 21SFG-TX001 in the amount of $213,724 from the Corporation for National and Community Service for our Senior Companion Program, with authorization for Jaime Longoria to electronically sign any and all pertinent documents. Judge and Commissioners, as previously has been awarded, we've received, this is the second year of a three-year grant cycle for our Senior Companions Program. The county's match in this particular grant it remains the same as it has in the previous years, and that's at 11.6% of the total. So I would recommend approval and continue our program.
Motion to approve.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you very much. Elections Administration, Ms. Ramon.
Hi, good morning, Judge and Commissioners. Hilda Salinas on the behalf of Ms. Ramon, who could not be here today. I'll go ahead and I'll proceed. Discussion on elections updates. The May 7, 2022 special constitutional amendment election and local entities elections, of course, is upon us. Early voting will begin Monday, April 25th, and will run through Tuesday, May 3rd. On Sunday, May 1st, the polls will be closed. Election day will be Saturday, May 7th. On the ballot, we have 2 propositions that Hidalgo County voters will have the opportunity to vote on. These are the 2 that were approved during the 3rd special legislative session that took place last year. By the time the Texas legislation approved them, they did not meet the deadline to be placed on the November constitutional ballot. So they went ahead and decided to hold a special election along with the local entities election. So we are running a total of 10 local entities elections and 1 irrigation district election, which brings the total to 11. We encourage voters to visit our website at www.hidalgocounty.us/elections, as it is constantly being updated with important election information, and also to follow us on our social media platforms. We share any updates on there as well, and that is Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That is all that I have for now. Do you have any questions? No? Okay, I'll go ahead and proceed. Item 2, approval of amendment to the election day polling locations of the May 7th, 2022 special constitutional amendment election and local entities elections. These 2 include Palmview Recreation Center and UTRGV. And this is in addition to the local entities elections polling locations and not part of the list that was approved last week. We recommend approval.
Motion to approve.
Second?
Just for discussion purposes, the elections department or the county is in charge of these elections, not the parties,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes, this is the May local entities election, so the entities are contracting the county to run their elections. We have a total of 10 and 1 irrigation district.
Okay. In terms of not duplicating, prior issues or problems, you're comfortable that all the people will be properly trained to administer this election?
Yes, sir, we will bring on board the poll workers and judges that did work previous elections and do have experience. Of course, if there's any questions that they might have or what have you, we will be in communication with them.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge Commissioners.
Mr. Arredondo, Planning Department, item 18.
Good morning, Judge Commissioners. TJ Arredondo with the Planning Department. Item 18A1, requesting approval and authorization to set up a new collection point at the Planning Department Subdivision Office at the Administration Building, the Kmart Building in Edinburgh, Texas. And item 18A2, approval and authorization for a change fund in the amount of $75 pursuant to Local Government Code 130.902.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. Commissioner
Thank you.
Cantu?
Judge, we have this item in an attempt to be more inclusive every day. We have 19A requesting approval of work experience subsidized employment agreement between Hidalgo County and Workforce Solutions to allow individuals to work part-time at Hidalgo County Precinct 2 for 5 weeks as part of the Summer Earn and Learn SEAL program. This is specifically for high school students with special needs that they can work with us in the summer and hopefully build a resume for their future. Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Super thing, Commissioner. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item we've already done, be item 20A, Commissioner Torres.
Yes, sir. Reappointment of member, I'm sorry. Item 20A, reappointment of member to the Hidalgo County Housing Authority Board of Hidalgo County Precinct 4 for a term of 2 years from May 4th, 2022 to May 3rd of 2024, and that is Cristela Molina Torres. Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, Commissioner. Budget and Management. Item 21A.
Good morning, Ray Salazar, Department of Budget and Management. Item 21A1, ARPA grant. Discussion, consideration, and action to approve the use of the ARPA relief funds for the construction of an emergency management facility to respond to the mitigation of an ongoing public health emergency and any future public health emergencies.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, Ray.
Thank you.
Next item.
Item 21B, we will be taking no, B1, we will be taking no action. Item 21B2, Precinct 1, approval of 2022 appropriation of funds from Fund 1200 fund balance in the amount of $200,000 to fund general fund supplies and repair maintenance.
So move.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. 21B3, Precinct 3, approval of 2022 appropriation of funds in the amount of $600,000 from Road and Bridge unassigned fund balance for road maintenance program to fund operating expenditures.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
21B4, special revenue, approval of 2022 appropriation of funds to fund various 2021 PO rollovers.
So move.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 21B5, county clerks, approval of appropriation of funds from the general fund county clerk's records archive restricted fund balance for the county clerk's records archive budget in the amount of $104,880 to fund the preservation of books.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you very much, Ray.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys.
Mr. Belmontes,
Good morning, Judge Commissioners. Eduardo Belmontes, Purchasing Department. Item 22A1, requesting approval for county judge to execute the necessary documents as requested by our local service representative, Walter J. Reyna, Inc., due to a switch in broker-dealer from Lincoln Financial Securities Corporation to J.W. Cole in connection with the 457 deferred compensation plan.
Motion to approve.
Second.
These are all voluntary items. Is that correct?
That's correct.
We have a motion second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 22A2A, requesting exemption from competitive bidding requirements under Texas Local Government Code 262.024A4 in professional service.
So moved.
Motion to approve. Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And B, approval letter of engagement with the Espinosa Law Firm for the provision of legal services to the Hidalgo County Civil Service Commission, subject to compliance with requested 1295 form.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 22A3A, requesting approval of the following change order in connection with the construction of the Hidalgo County Courthouse from contracted vendor Morganti Texas Inc. Change order MTI 77 CPR 60 cafe changes, $96,588.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And B, requesting authority for county judge or Mr. Valdeguerra, Hidalgo County CEO, to sign required documents.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 22A4A, requesting approval of the following change orders in connection with the procurement and installation of movable furniture and other items for the new courthouse from vendor, the Cap Rock Group LLC, DBA Texas Wilson. It's for storage double handling fees from August 2021 through October 2021 in the amount of $57,805.95. And for storage double handling fees from October 2021 through January 2022 in the amount of $91,234.30.
Judge, Commissioners, we do have a participation form on 22A4, and if I may, I have talked to Ms. Fern McClarity, but for the record, with respect to the storage fees that are on the agenda, I want to make a notation that it'll be a net zero sum for Hidalgo County. Hidalgo County will not incur ultimately this cost. We could have a motion.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And B, requesting authority for county judge and Mr. Valdeguerra, Hidalgo County CEO, to sign required documents.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 22B1, requesting authority to advertise the procurement packet for the Hargill Solar Lights Project in precinct number 1, including the re-advertising, if applicable, subject to purchasing and legal review and approval.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 22B-A, requesting approval to rescind action taken by Commissioners Court on March 8, 2022, under agenda item 84874, due to the commodity code exceeding the county-wide threshold.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And B, requesting authority to advertise a procurement packet for the precinct 1 installation of park equipment at Sunset Hill Park and Trail, including re-advertising if necessary, subject to purchasing and legal approval.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item 22B3A, approval to accept a donation from Superior Health Plan in the amount of $5,000 for the Hidalgo County Progreso Community Resource Center to sponsor the creation of a hygiene closet from April 2022 through December 2022, located at 510 FM 1015 Progreso, Texas, to purchase hygiene items.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. And B, requesting approval of the agreement between Hidalgo County and Superior Health Plan for a $5,000 sponsorship with authority for the county judge to execute the agreement, subject to legal review and approval.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Judge, just as a side note, I'd like to thank Superior Health Plan for providing these hygiene supplies for the community of Progreso and the surrounding areas.
Absolutely. Thank you, Commissioner, for that.
And, item 22C1A,
I did call the
requesting
question,
approval.
correct? I did call the
Yes.
question, okay, thank you, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, A, requesting approval to execute the final form of professional service agreement for the provision of professional surveying services with Quintanilla, Hetley and Associates, Inc. Approval for negotiations at Commissioners Court on February 8th under agenda item 84076 for El Paraíso project located in precinct 3.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And B, approval of work authorization number 1 with an estimated cost of $6,720 submitted by Quintanilla, Hetley and Associates under contract number 2200820405 to provide professional surveying services for El Paraíso project located in precinct 3.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Judge, Commissioners, we do have a participation form on the next item, 22C2, from Ms. Fern McClarity.
Yes, I got several calls. They wanted to know if ERO is the only architect in Hidalgo County. I said I would ask, because they said they've noticed on the agendas, ERO is quite a few, so I said I didn't know. I'm assuming there's more.
I would defer to our purchasing director by way of the procurement process.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. McClarity.
So we have a motion and a second?
Well, Mr. Belmares, if you could please
Yes,
read
sir.
the agenda item.
Agenda item 22C2A, requesting approval of El Paraíso preliminary design as presented by contracted architect ERO Architects. Project estimated schedule of 24 months.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And B, requesting approval to proceed with design phase in connection with El Paraíso project.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item 22D1, requesting approval of amendment number 1 to service agreement contract under contract number 210940-0308 with Technique Data Systems, Inc. to formally change the company name to Data Business Equipment, Inc. due to the sale of company.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Item 22E1A, pursuant to Texas Local Government Code Chapter Section 263.151 2BCD and 263.152A2, action to declare 244 Tabor SAR 16 semi-automatic rifles and 34 Tabor X9513 semi-automatic rifles as surplus, detailed and described in the exhibit attached herein for the purpose of disposition of the 278 units for use as trade-in towards the acquisition of 300 new semi-automatic rifles.
Motion approved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
And B, approval to purchase 300 new rifles with accessories, 265 Romeo 5 XDR compact red dot sight, and 265 Romeo 4 TLR RM2 system through Hidalgo County's membership participation with Bybor Cooperative under contract number 603-20, awarded vendor Barney Police Supplies in the total amount of $111,149.29.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
And C, requesting approval to remove said equipment A from the Hidalgo County inventory once purchase is approved.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion clears.
22E2, acceptance of submitted proposal and approval to award job order contractor Paracon LLC through our membership with Byboard under job contract number 581-19 in the amount not to exceed of $84,685.95. Fee includes payment bond for the renovation at the Sheriff's Office Vicksburg building.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
And 22F1A, requesting action to nominate at least 3 civil engineering firms from Hidalgo County approved pool of engineering services for the purpose of evaluating in connection with El Paraíso project.
Optim Environmental and Infrastructure LLC, 2 Half Associates, Inc., and 3 Cobb Fendley and Associates, Inc.
Motion approved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
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 Motion clears.
And B, requesting action to appoint, designate an evaluation committee to grade score the nominated firms.
Commissioner, we're gonna pick our chiefs
Okay,
for the record. Well, I am. I nominate my chief.
my chief as well.
Chief, I have two, so I'll go with Reyes on this one.
And Judge Commissioners, for the record, Commissioner Fuentes asked that his chief of staff, Mayor
But-
Suarez.
Let me amend mine. You appoint someone for me, somebody from your staff, it'll be easier. If you want to add somebody instead of Mondo.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
And I'll appoint my chief, so everyone's appointed the chief. Next.
Okay. Item 22F2A,
Do we
requesting,
have
Judge-
to,
Do we have a
to
motion?
approve it?
Could we take a vote on that, please?
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion clears.
sorry about that. 22F2A, requesting action to nominate at least 3 construction management services firms from Hidalgo County approved pool of construction management services for the purpose of evaluating connection with El Paraíso project.
Aptim Environmental and Infrastructure LLC, AG3 Group LLC, and Brownstone Consultants LLC.
Motion to approve.
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion clears.
And B, requesting action to appoint, designate an evaluation committee to grade score the nominated firms.
Same thing? Everybody?
Well, for me, it'll be another chief, this will be Chief Culbertson.
Same.
The chief for me,
Same for me, chief.
Commissioner Fuentes said his chief.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion clears, passes.
Thank you. Item 22F3A, requesting action to nominate at least 3 geotech CMT firms from Hidalgo County approved pool of geotechnical construction material testing services for the purpose of evaluating a connection with El Paraíso project.
For one, HVJ South Central Texas, 2 LNG Consulting Engineers, and 3 B2Z Engineering.
Motion approved.
Second?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you. And B, requesting action to appoint, designate an evaluation committee to grade score the nominated firms.
So moved.
My,
For me,
my chiefs?
for me, it'll be Letty Science on this one.
Same, chief.
The chief for me also, and the chief for Commissioner Fuentes.
Motion to approve?
All in
Second?
favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion clears.
Item 22F4, presentation of the qualified sole response received from Delta Specialty Signs and Supplies for the purpose to award the bid and approval of contract number 2200490405 for the traffic road signs and miscellaneous equipment. This is a contract for 3-year from April 11 through 2022 through April 10, 2025.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
22F5, acceptance and approval of pre-qualified firms submitting statements of qualifications for establishment of surveyor's pool as listed on the RFQ acceptance sheets attached here too for engagement through the established statutory and local protocol on an as-needed basis per project by all county departments and/or applicable programs requiring such services as set forth in the requirements stated in the county's request for qualifications packet for professional surveying services pool expansion with an effective date of April 5th, 2022 pursuant to Commissioners Court approval RFQ legal notice to waive minor informalities or technicalities. We received 3 additional participants, Quintanilla Headley and Associates, Guzman and Munoz Engineering Survey, and Meldon and Hunt.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Item 22G1A, requesting exemption from competitive bidding requirements under Texas Local Government Code, Chapter 262.024A7, for items for which competition is precluded because of existence patents, copyrights, secret process, or monopolies in connection with the maintenance support service agreement with EMS LINQ, and I need to make a correction. Instead of Inc., it has to be LLC.
I have a motion, please.
Motion made?
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you. And B, approve an updated sole source declaration for our current financial system, Alio, reflecting a recent acquisition by EMS LINQ, again LLC.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you. And 22H1, requesting approval to purchase office furniture from Gateway through the county's membership participation with Omnia Cooperative under contract number R191804 in the amount of $59,297.26 for the Human Resource Department.
Judge, Commissioners, we do have a participation form from Ms. Fern McClarity on 22H1.
My question is, every time I turn around, I see an auction for the county, and we look at the pictures and things, and there's a lot of furniture that we buy as the county and then we get rid of. So do they ever look into the chairs and, because it says furniture, so I'm assuming chairs and things like that. Do we not have that already, that it would not cost us almost $60,000? And I am glad that you're buying local from Gateway, but our question is about all the furniture that the county wastes.
And in answer to your question, yes, we do look at the surplus that we have before we take it to auction so that the county can utilize it where applicable. In this particular case, the furniture that we're looking for, and I apologize, the furniture that, in general, that we're looking at is more of conference area furniture, and so the type of tabling or tables, I'm sorry, that's not even proper, table that we would be looking for, it wasn't available, along with the ancillary furniture that would be required.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Judge, Commissioners, we need a motion.
Motion to approve. Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
That is all I have. Thank you.
Judge, Commissioners, with the permission, item 23A8, I'm sorry?
Did we do both of them? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Go ahead.
23A1, 2, and 3, there's no action to be taken. Well, let me just give a real quick emergency situation occurring since last agenda meeting. Judge, Commissioners, this morning we did have a power outage that affected several buildings. Our administration building at the Canton location, facilities management building, as well as our AgriLife building. They were out of power for approximately 45 minutes. And so the generator was operable at the Canton Road Administration Building. We do not have a generator for the AgriLife building, but again, we were out of power for approximately 45 minutes. Thereafter, everything was back to normal operations. Judge, Commissioners, with your permission, item 23B, there's a request to use the Administration Building on McCall for the National Day of Prayer event to be held on May 5th, 2022, from 3:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. I do recommend approval. We will be having a proclamation in the next court session or so for the May 5th National Day of Prayer as well.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 23C is approval to accept the settlement check from Progressive Insurance Company in the amount of $1,554.60, and this will settle an auto accident claim with one of our county vehicles.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Judge, Commissioner, item 24, I will defer till after closed session.
Valde, as part of your, let me see what item it is.
Item 23, 1, 2, and 3.
No, as part of your emergency situations occurred.
Yes.
We just had an incident this morning at a illegal dump site where our guys were cleaning up the site and they were attacked by bees and they're in the hospital. So all the people that are dumping out there, you know, I want them to know that they're affecting our workers and they put them in the hospital. So be considerate of others, and we got to do something about our trash issue.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're going to be going into closed session under Chapter 551, the Texas Government Code, under sections 551.071, .072, .074. We'll be going to closed session to discuss those items, and any action to be taken will be taken in open session when we return. Do I have a motion to do so?
Motion made.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. It's 11:42. Okay, we're back from closed session. It's 20 minutes after 12, and we do have some action items to take.
Thank you, Judge, Commissioners. My apologies. Under open session. So under open session, Judge Commissioners, item 27A, real estate acquisition appropriation for same. There's no specific action to be taken. 27B, pending and or potential litigation, no specific action to be taken. 27C, discussion, consideration, and possible action regarding response to public health emergency. Judge Commissioners, I'll refer to item 24 in a minute or so. Item 27D, cause number CL 212369-E, Lisa Marie Cantu versus County of Hidalgo. Judge Commissioners, we will proceed as directed. And if I may go to item, for the record, item 26A and 26B, there is no action to be taken. Item 24, discussion, consideration, and possible action regarding A, county response to disaster health emergency 1, CARES Act and American Rescue Plan Act funds. There's no specific action to be taken this week. 24B, measures necessary to preserve public health and safety. Again, there is no specific action to be taken. There was some action items on the regular agenda through purchasing and DBM, I believe. And item 24C, direction regarding county government operations, including but not limited to the essential functions. Judge Commissioners, as we have been for quite some time, we will continue to follow the recommended CDC guidelines. Again, we continue to work with our county departments, facilities management, to address any issues of concern with respect to the pandemic. Again, the health and safety of our residents doing business with the County of Hidalgo is first and foremost, as is the health and safety of our employees that provide that valuable service. Judge Commissioners, I believe that concludes Commissioners Court. For the record, I'm sorry, Counselor, for the record, item 28 and 29, there's no action to be taken. Yes, 27D, Lisa Marie Cantu versus County of Hidalgo is proceed as directed. Yes, Counselor.
So are we done?
Yes, sir.
I have a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.